Hello, Pisces. Sweet, sweet, sensitive Pisces. Shuffle the cards for you. This is a reading for May of 2020. I hope you're doing well, surviving this craziness. I do worry about you, Pisces, though. You're so sensitive and sweet, and you want to take care of everybody around you. So, let's see what Spirit has to say. It's too many. Messages for Pisces for May of 2020. Spirit messages for Pisces for May of 2020. So we have a few that just, I feel like these really need to come out. Oh, I'm not liking these. I don't like these. I don't like these. Oh, okay. I don't like these. So let's get something else. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. These came up together like that. Okay, Pisces. So this came up a couple times today. I'm not thrilled. It's not my favorite card. The devil, you know, to me it often represents a person, but it also represents unhealthy relationships, codependency, drug addiction, basically a lot of trauma induced stuff, and so here's the thing, Pisces, you're so sensitive too, and I'm feeling like with all this corona stuff, like I'm hoping that you're not trapped with an abusive partner. That would really break my heart to hear, but that's kind of a weird vibe that I'm getting from some of this. So but you know what, it's okay, it's not so sad. There's definitely something happier around the corner. But right now you are definitely feeling a bit burdened, a bit anxious. You're not really talking about it. You're suffering in silence. It's Nine of Swords, right? And you also have the Eight of Swords. So one of the things about the Eight of Swords, though, to remember is that the Eight of Swords is trapped. You're trapped by your own mind here. It's not necessarily something that you are unable to move away from. And it may seem that way depending on the choices you've made in your life. It may seem that way, but it is not that way. There is always an out. You may have to make sacrifices to get that out, but there is, in this case, in this reading, you can make your way out. But you are addicted to this person, so it's obviously like a codependent relationship. They're probably a bit abusive towards you, but you know this. You know the truth. You know you will receive justice. You will it will turn around. Interestingly, you've got both the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, and this is like a new beginning. So, and Two of Wands is it's also venturing off on a new journey too. Making some plans and making a decision. Twos are often about making decisions and finding balance. So you have to make a choice here, Pisces. Nobody's going to make it for you. Everything is up to you. So one thing that gives me a little bit of pause is that because you're getting, I don't know. So I want to be really careful in saying this because I don't want to give anybody any false hopes or false ideas of what could be possible, okay? But part of me is feeling like there is a possibility here for healing, and this for justice to happen, but it's not going to happen if you keep suffering in silence. You have to do something. Not necessarily say something, but I feel like there has to be some action that needs to be taken in order to get yourself out of this. Okay? And that a new beginning is possible with this person. It's just a feeling that I'm getting, and I hesitate to even express it because I don't want it to sound like if you are in an abusive relationship that it's going to be okay, because that is not at all what I want to say or give off the energy of. So I want to be really careful in saying this, but there could be, how's that? There could be a possibility, but it's not up to you to do that. Okay? It's not going to be, it's not your job to do that. But your job, your role would be to do something, to make a choice, to make some kind of move towards truth. Just keep guiding yourself towards truth. And this new beginning may be with that person, but it may be with someone else. And this may also just be with yourself. Beginning anew with yourself, loving yourself enough to get yourself out of these situations or try to choose differently in the future. It's just kind of what I'm thinking here. You're never totally trapped. You can come up with a million excuses of why you really are, but you're not. You might think things like, oh, but we live together and he pays half the bills or she pays half the bills and I depend on them for this financial security. Bullshit. Okay? There are programs available for people, and yes, people can sometimes struggle when they're getting out of some kind of a, bad abusive relationship, but it's never forever, okay? You've got to do the healing work and ask for support. There's nothing wrong with asking for support. One thing I have learned in the last few years is when I allow myself to be vulnerable and I ask for support, I always get it from friends, from whomever, okay? So just gonna leave this here. It's just, that's what came out. So sorry, it's a little heavy, but you definitely, this is beautiful. You've got some beautiful opportunities for new, fresh, pure emotions coming up. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. This is about taking a risk. Okay, so really fits in well. You might be afraid to leave that situation or whatever because it seems like too big a risk, but it's not. Okay? So let me look this up for you. This is about courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. What did I tell ya? It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and your soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Oh boy, yeah, I agree. Or as they say in Italian, d'accordo. I hope I said it right, d'accordo. Okay, stop allowing yourself to be trapped in these situations and then not saying anything, and then this is bullshit. Nobody needs this. Okay, nobody needs this. Everybody needs this. So, take a risk. You're not gonna die. You're gonna be okay. I'm sure you have people around you, someone around you. And there's always a way. I wish you the best. Sorry this is hard. I do feel that. If you like the reading, if it resonated with you at all, please subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Pisces, I wish you the best. I hope you have a great month of May, and I hope things do turn around for you. And yeah, much love.